On January 20th, 2026, something changed about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. Not a leak, not a rumor, but a confirmation that tells us this episode is not just another episode. Episode 4 is titled Perfect Preparation, and it is officially the longest episode in Jujutsu Kaisen history. 28 minutes. And once you understand who is behind it, what it adapts, and why this episode exists, you'll realize this isn't just anime. This is a statement. If you love Jujutsu Kaisen, anime production, or Sakuga-level storytelling, subscribe right now, because this episode might redefine Season 3. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why. Let's talk about the length first. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Episode 4 will run 28 minutes. That's 5 full extra minutes beyond the industry standard. And in modern anime, that doesn't happen. Outside of rare cases like Demon Slayer finales, Re-Zero premieres, or Fate's hour-long specials, studios avoid extended episodes at all costs. So why did this happen? Because Shota Goshozono insisted on it. This tells us something huge. MAPPA didn't cut corners. The production committee didn't force pacing, and the director had full creative authority. This is the exact opposite of what happened to shows like Attack on Titan's final season, where critical material like Episode 3, The Door of Hope, was rushed or outright skipped. Perfect Preparation is being treated with respect. Episode 4 adapts the entire Zenin Clan Massacre from Chapter 148, Perfect Preparation, to Chapter 152, Perfect Preparation Epilogue. That's 47 pages total, including the shortest chapter in the entire series. And yes, Chapter 147, Even Pandas, is being skipped. Why? Because this episode isn't about balance. It's about focus. This is Maki Zenin's episode. Her rebirth, her erasure of an entire bloodline. Trailers already show changes. A new setting for Maki versus the Hei, and an outdoor fight against Naoya that didn't exist in the manga. This isn't a one-to-one adaptation. This is a director's cut. Shota Goshozono is storyboarding this episode himself. That makes this his 4th storyboarded episode in Season 3, and his 3rd episode as director. That alone tells us something. He's not delegating this. He's also a key animator on the episode. And if you remember Sukuna's awakening, yeah, that was him. At Anime Expo 2024, Goshozono said something important. He said the character he was most excited to animate in Season 3 was Maki. This episode, this is his passion project. Now let's talk about the animator lineup, because it's ridiculous. This episode is a who's who of modern Sakuga. Hakuyu Go, the man behind Sukuna's malevolent shrine and divine flame destroying Mahoraga in Season 2 Episode 17. Aitsuki Tsuchigami animated the PV cut of Maki, taking down the Hei and Sukuna's divine flame against Jogo. Nakaya Onsen, from Kaikai Kitan's legendary opening, to Toji vs Megumi, Sauta Shigetsugu, Kaido vs Oden in One Piece, Mahoraga throwing a train at Sukuna, and many more. Season 3, Episode 5 is titled Fever. It concludes the Perfect Preparation arc, and it adapts Chapter 147, Even Pandas, Chapter 153, Underground Fight Club, to Chapter 155, Fever. Which means we start with Yaga's death, Panda mourning, and that grief leading him into Hikari's underground fight club. Given the timing, don't be surprised if Panda's story gets expanded. MAPPA has been doing that all season. If you're excited for Episode 4, hit like. If you're not ready for Maki to erase the Zenin name, drop A in the comments. And if you want real anime breakdowns, from production to story, subscribe. Because when this episode drops, we're breaking it down frame by frame.